Hello, welcome to Babbles Travelling Yarns. I think this might be episode 141. I might be wrong, but this is just going to be a really quick catch up. If you hear a static in the background, that is my baby monitor because my baby's just gone down to sleep. So I'm going to show you a few little bits that I have been making and a few a new skill that I'm currently learning. So I hope you enjoy. So last time I showed you a paper piecing, English paper piecing project. I have actually given it down to my mother to work on while she recovers from an injury to her leg. Now, I don't know if she actually will do it or anything, but I said, listen, it's something you can do while you're lying with your leg up, because she's a typical Irish mammy in that she's allergic to staying still, can't just relax, unable, sees it as pointless and frustrating. So I was hoping giving her something like that to do might be a little bit kind of calming for her. Probably not. Anyway, so I wanted to show you this. This is a massive bag that a friend from Australia gave to me. I think she was a friend from the guild, but if you look really closely, it's all sushi. And this is the sushi in a different color. It's got little pandas. It's got a little banh mi, or I don't know what they're called, but delicious. So cute. And then on the inside is some beautiful sheepy fabric. And it is giant and it's perfect for this project. It's Sunday the 20-something of April, and I just came home from the Limerick City Crafting, where I met up with some of my absolutely fabulous friends, and I brought this in. It's a really easy project that I'm doing at the moment. It's kind of my only project now that I've given away all of my bits, but I must go through my projects again and see what I have. I'm having a mojito. Cheers. Sunday evening. It's a beautiful Sunday, absolutely stunning day, really nice. The whole week actually we've had really good weather, so I've actually been out and I walked 12 kilometers today. I walked the round twice, first in the morning, and then second my dad came up and we did a lovely walk around. And it was absolutely lovely to see everybody. We met a few more neighbours. We moved into this area about a year ago, and something that is super important to me is knowing my neighbours, especially if I plan on being here a long time, which I do. This is hopefully our forever home. So neighbours is essential. They are the lifeblood. So having a good relationship with them is really important to me. So in order to do that, you've got to get out and talk to them. So I go for a walk in the morning really early, normally about 8 a.m. when everyone's going to work and stuff. So normally I wouldn't see many people. Hello, Peanut. Do you want to come and say hi? They're kind of allergic to me because I normally have a baby on me, and baby loves them too much. They might come up. Yeah, so I've been going around in the mornings, and normally I don't see, but I went around on Sunday afternoon and everybody was out. So we met neighbours, we met farmers, we met cows, we met dogs, lots of fun. Yes, I'll just show you. There she is. Peanut. I know you can hear me because your ears went. You want to say hi? She's probably salty adult cat now. But this is the only project. I brought it in today to knitting. And if anyone is in Limerick on Sunday, it's every second Sunday, and you can see on Meetup when our meetings are. So it's not this Sunday, it'll be in 2 weeks. Sunday in Arthur's Quay, which is in the centre of town. You can park right there in Arthur's Quay, and we're on the first floor in Arthur's Quay at the cafe there, and it's absolutely lovely and everyone's invited. So if you ever want to come, it's lovely and bright. The food is very reasonable, big portions, coffee's lovely. It's really nice. It's a very simple, honest, like plain down to earth, no holds barred cafe, but you can get like anything there. You can get like your whole dinner, you can get a carvery lunch, you can get a brunch, you can have cakes. It's just fab. We love it. We love it. So yeah, we've decided to move there. So this is the project that I'm working on currently. It's a very simple pattern that I made up. I cast on about 100, maybe 64 stitches. It's Aran weight yarn mixed with a lace weight just to give it the color. I honestly don't think it's making too much of a difference to the gauge, but yeah. And then I split the stitch count into 4 because I really wanted big poofy sleeves. So big sleeves on this thing. I was aiming for a big body, but I don't think it happened like that. I think it's a normal body. And then I was knitting this at my sister's and she was like, that's lovely. And I was like, frick. So probably. So I'm on Sleeve Island and these sleeves, because they're so poofy and I want to do them long, they're going to take forever. But I'll just show you where I was the last time. Oh no, did I take it off? I must have. Did a baby take it off? Anyway, I think it was around here. That's where I was the last time because I pulled, I think I must have pulled off. Jesus, where is that? Down some baby's gullet. Anyway, I think I shouldn't put stitch markers on because they get caught. So I was near the end here basically. I knit this much and I've started knitting on the sleeve since the last time I filmed. So yeah, really simple. I cast on at the top, split stitches into 4 bits, and then just did yarn overs on either side of a center, on either side of 2 center stitches. I could have even done 1 center stitch. I could have actually just kept it to that one. That would have looked really nice. Anyway, it's done. And I knit all the way down until I had enough for the sleeves and the body. And then I cast on like 10 stitches on the underarm because again, I wanted to have big sleeves. I wonder, is there a way to like make that cute? I don't think there is. Oh, I could have. I've just figured it out. I could have done like knit 2 together, yarn over, 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 and then knit like connected one round and then knit another round because it's actually 2 stitches and then another eyelet row. That would have been really nice. Yeah, another time. So that's what I'm currently making. But another, so we're currently also, in case you're interested, I'm hosting a yarn festival with my friend Sophie from Shunnock Yarns. She is a natural dyer and we're hosting it in a community hall and lovely beautiful centre in Doolin, County Clare. We're currently on the hunt for vendors and the final date for applications is the 14th of May. I think it's the 14th of May, 13th or 14th of May. Anyway, get it in. If you want to see someone there, send them the info. It's called Let's Knit Festival. I'll put all the details down below in the bar below so you can send them out to any vendors that are interested. It's a 1-day festival. It is on a Sunday, the 29th of, God, I've got that wrong too. It's the last Sunday in October. I should have written this down. I'm terrible at dates. October. There we go. Yeah, I was right. Sunday, the 29th of October. Why don't you have faith in yourself? But the final date for applying to vend at the festival is the 14th of May. Now we are very limited on space for vendors. So yeah, we are limited to it because, yeah, so get your application in and we will have a look at everything that week and hopefully get it out. and we let everybody else know as well. Currently, I want to have a little go at the website to make it a little bit more clear. And if anyone has any questions, pop them down below. The festival will start at 10 and finish at 5 p.m. There are loads of accommodation options around Doolin if you want to make it a weekend. There's also, the campsites apparently are going to be closed around that weekend. However, if there's a big enough expression of interest, we might be able to approach them with a bit of a petition, if you know what I mean. So if you're interested in camping, pop a little message down below as well, and I might get back to you if you're interested in filling out a form, an expression of interest form. However, there is loads and loads of accommodation there too, so nothing to be worried about. If you're interested in coming from abroad, Shannon Airport is the closest airport, and I believe there is a bus. However, if there's enough people interested in coming, then we actually might organize a bus. We'll see. But if you are interested in coming, honestly, I wouldn't recommend coming just for one day. If you're coming to Ireland, you might as well make a weekend of it. Might as well make a week of it. The Irish Tourist Board really deserves me. But I really recommend hiring a car so you're free to go wherever you want to go. Up that side of the country on the Wild Atlantic Way in the Burren in County Clare is one of the most beautiful places on earth. I'm going to say it. I've travelled to 43 countries. It is stunning. I'm hoping we get good weather now, but anyway, that's why you should come for a couple of days in case one of the days is bad. Just saying. Hedge your bets. Yes, so any questions you have, please pop them down below. And I'd love to hear more. I did put up a questions and answers on the Instagram, and for some reason I couldn't put up the questions. So I might do a full questions and answers video about the festival in my next video on YouTube, so you can see all the questions that I got from the Instagram and from here. So do ask any other questions as well if you have any. I love questions. I love answering them in real life though, like talking rather than typing. I'm terrible. Because I just want it to be over. I just want to click post, and then I end up having loads of spelling mistakes and not making any sense. Does anyone else have that too? I'm so impatient. But yes, so that is that. If I think of anything else, I might talk about it. But another project that I have been working on, or not a project, a skill I have been learning, is foraging. And if you've been following me on Instagram, my Instagram stories, you will see that I have been making lots of things from found food in my hedgerows and in my local forests. And it is astronomical how much free food is out there. Unbelievable. I have to recommend a couple of people. The first is UK Wildcraft. He has an absolutely amazing YouTube channel where he goes through, this is for the UK now, but I'd say it would also count for the northern states and some of Canada maybe. It depends, but look in your own area for different sort of things. There's another guy, but anyway, UK Wildcraft is a Welsh guy, really beautifully shot videos, really gentle tone to his voice, so relaxing, like really nice. He explains things incredibly well, and I've gotten really confident with my own foraging skills, like what I'm looking for. And sometimes I'll pass something and I won't look at it because I'm looking for something else, and then on the next round I'll be like, yes, he did talk about that. And I won't touch it until I'm absolutely certain. That's the number one rule of foraging. But so far I have made wild garlic pesto or Ramson's pesto. Absolutely gorgeous. I knew where wild garlic was, and actually my neighbour ended up telling me that she had a patch in the back of her garden. So she was like, help yourself, because I don't touch it. And I'm like, great, because I'm going to ravage that. It's delicious. I also made nettle pesto, and that was really nice. I really want to make nettle and cleaver soup haven't made anything. I really want to, but anyway. And then there's about 70 billion dandelions around me. So I decided to start to make a dandelion balm. So these are all the little petals of about 50,000 million dandelions. And they're in sweet almond oil that I had. So my plan is to soak that for another week, about a week to 10 days, they say, before it starts going rancid. And then you strain them out and mix it up with beeswax and either coconut oil or shea butter. Now, I didn't realize you could do it with coconut oil, and I ordered shea butter, and I probably could have done it with the coconut oil. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, and so what dandelions do are they're really good for joint pain. And I have a lot of joint pain, especially on my wrists. My wrists from knitting, from holding a baby. My fingers sometimes, they get quite sore just from overuse, I think, from knitting. But also I have back pain and hip pain. So apparently it's really good for joint pain. So listen, how bad? It's worth a shot, isn't it? It's cost me nothing. I had all the bits at home. And now that I know I could have used coconut oil. And I have, now the beeswax is very old beeswax that is in a wax melter that I've had from when I was very young. I think secondary school. And it's not been melted since. So I don't even know if that's going to work. But sure, look, we'll give it a go. And we'll see. I used to do batik. So, yeah, I know it's beeswax in there. But I don't know what state it's in, to be honest. Maybe that's what I should have ordered. No more ordering. I'm going to give it a go and see. So another thing that I think in autumn time, I made rosehip syrup. And I think that's what gave me the confidence to be like, I can do this. I can forage. I can do this. So I've been watching this other channel, which I really, really love. It's called, something Wild Alaska. I'll tag it down below, but it's this young couple that have moved up to Alaska, and they literally have not stopped moving more and more and more remote. And I swear to God, they're going to like become with nature. They're going to like absorb themselves into the forest with all their massive equipment. But another lovely relaxing channel to watch. No music, just like the sound of them working away. And it's fascinating. Like Alaska has such a short season, but also there's like no rules. It's like lawless country up there. Well, there are rules, but like it seems lawless. I know a friend of mine, Jocelyn, lived up. No, is it? Anyway, I think she was teaching up there. No, I think she was teaching like in a. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I really recommend that channel as well. So from that channel, I learned about spruce tips, which are the little live growing parts of the spruce trees. So apparently you can eat them and they taste really citrusy. Now you can eat them raw apparently, and I had a go. Not citrusy, they just taste like a pine tree. So yeah, anyway, they are incredibly good for you, and they're really good for hay fever. And James suffers a lot with hay fever. So what I did was I layered them with sugar a couple of days ago now, and the sugar is melting onto them. So it's drawing out the water and then the sugar is melting. So, and then after that you boil it with some lemon and water, I'm guessing. I can't remember, I have to look it up, but yeah, and then you get a big thing of syrup out of it. So I'm going to give that a go. Yeah, so I'm just really excited. And of course my mojito has a local mint in it growing in my neighbour's yard that they gave us as a little welcome to the, well, I passed by and they were like, do you want some mint? I was like, sure, yeah. So here's a mojito. The lemon is not native to Ireland. Soz. So that's what I've been up to. Another little bit of skill gathering going on. I have, the garden is in full bloom. We have all of the bluebells are up, and we've got some of the tulips have come up as well, which is just stunning. So I'm really enjoying those. I'd love to know if you're I just love this season. I don't know, a lot of people like have their favorite season as fall or autumn, and I'm just like, nah, spring. Spring is it for me. And I'm waiting for the May to come out, which is the white hawthorn, or the hawthorn tree. And that is when the entire countryside just turns into this white, puffy, beautiful flowers, all, like completely covering the trees. It honestly looks like everything is covered in ice cream. It's so good. So I can't wait for that. And yeah, so tell me what you're looking forward to. I know a lot of the states in Canada have been hit by more snow. I know a lot of places haven't really started feeling the spring yet. And if you're down below, if you have fall, what does that feel like? How is that going for you? Because I know it's a totally different situation down in Australia, and there's some really, really interesting. I just love this time of year. Just the kind of shoulders of the year, you know, the kind of not quite summer, not quite winter. Where are you? We're coming up on Bealtaine as well, which is the month of May. In Irish, it's actually just Bealtaine, which is the name of the month of May. So, but May Day is the kind of big celebration of fertility and, you know, everything being alive, and the sign of a really busy summer of work to be getting on with. So yeah, I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good lead up into Bealtaine. I don't know if I'm going to get to film. This has just worked out really well, so I've just taken the chance. So it's a short little video, but I hope you enjoyed it. And do let me know what you're looking forward to, or what you're loving about spring/autumn, whatever season you're in. Do let me know down below.